What is a paradigm? Paradigm, paradigm. Well, paradigms are the way that we see the world. And many times these paradigms are subconscious. We're not even fully aware of them. And especially when we're not aware of them, we can't change our paradigms. And sometimes we need to change our paradigms because some negative paradigms shape our entire life. What's an example of a negative paradigm? Well, for some people, they want to, maybe they want to get fit, they want to build a lot of muscle, they want to lose fat, but deep down they tell themselves, like, I'm not an athletic person. I'm not someone who can go to the gym and exercise. Maybe some people were told those things at a very young age, and it becomes a paradigm. At some point, it becomes subconscious. We're not even aware that this belief is shaping our entire life. Another example of a negative paradigm is when it comes to love and romantic relationships. There's some people who say, like, I'm unlovable. I cannot find a romantic partner. There's especially like some young girls are told by their parents that, all guys out there are, are really nasty. They're hostile. They're just trying to use you and manipulate you. Some young men out there are told all girls are shallow, like they're never gonna fall in love with someone who's not 6'1" at least. One of the most dangerous, one of the worst negative paradigms is the belief that I need to be a bullshitter in order to make my way through life and be successful. Like being honest, being genuine, that is just a recipe for disaster. And sometimes this paradigm comes from a related paradigm where people say, like, I'm not good enough. Like, that's why I can't be genuine. That's why I can't be real. That's why I can't just be myself, because my true self is not good enough. My true self is insufficient. Therefore, I need to be a bullshitter. I need to, convince the world. I need to behave in a certain way to convince the world that I am worthy, that I'm good enough. A lot of young men fall for this trap. They might have these deeply held insecurities, and then they might say, like, I need to act in a certain way that's going to make me attractive to women. That's the only way that, I could possibly find a romantic partner, is if I behave in the right way. Everyone always ends up telling these young men, like, just be yourself, just be yourself. What does that mean, just be yourself? Well, it means that being genuine is important, not just for finding a romantic partner, but in the workplace, in your friendships, in your relationships with your family, with your parents, with your siblings, with your cousins. In all relationships, being genuine is important.